a series of videos, I will talk about different virtual reality devices, their technologies, technical parameters, and many other things. First of all, I will introduce the technical parameters of virtual reality devices that influence users' experience. Then I will tell how virtual reality headsets and various controllers are tracked in space. I will discuss input methods dedicated to virtual reality. They are different from the usual ones. And finally, I will present virtual reality device classification and the devices that are currently available on the market. So, the parameters of the virtual reality devices are very important because they define user experience. They influence not only the comfort of the use but also health. For example, eye strain, motion sickness, and others. When buying a virtual reality device, you need to take into account the performance of CPU and GPU, the amount of RAM, screen resolution, refresh rate, and viewing angles of a headset. CPU, or the Central Processing Unit, GPU, or Graphics Processing Unit, and RAM, or Random Access Memory, define major system resources and limit software capabilities. The performance of these devices defines how smoothly virtual reality software will work, the complexity of scenes and graphical effects, and the level of realism. A virtual reality devices at every moment need to render scenes for both eyes. I mean, we need to render two images. So, the graphical operations are computationally intensive. Therefore, high-performance GPU is very important for virtual reality systems. Another important aspect of a virtual reality headset is the resolution of the screen that displays virtual reality content. The resolution is measured by the number of pixels, or physical dots, that make up the screen. Low resolution results in a pixelated screen. It looks like you are looking at the grid consisting of pixels. It dramatically reduces user experience. The more pixels, the better quality of a picture and a brighter view. Of course, a larger amount of GPU memory is needed to display more pixels. In this slide, you can see 4 images with different resolutions. The top left image has the lowest resolution, while the bottom right image the highest. You can see how the resolution influences the quality of the image. Nowadays, you won't find virtual reality devices that use such a low resolution screen as it is shown on the top left image. Still, the manufacturers seek to enhance the screen resolution as it is very important for virtual reality devices. Some headsets include 2 screens. One screen of a higher resolution is located in the middle of the headset. Another screen is dedicated to the peripheral view. The screen surrounds the first one and is of a lower resolution. In such a way, a headset mimics the mechanism of our eye. The refresh rate tells how fast the screen displays a new image. The screen of virtual reality devices is being refreshed at least 60 times per second. Virtual reality refresh rate and motion sickness often go hand in hand. Apart from it, you might face vertigo and disorientation because your eyes won't be able to keep up with the images properly. That's why the refresh rate should be the first thing you should look for when browsing for a new VR. Actually, the optimal refresh rate is around 90 Hz, but manufacturers now support a refresh rate of up to 144 Hz. A very similar but different concept is a frame rate. Frame rate describes how many images are generated every second by the software. I want to stress the importance of VR hardware. Weaker CPU and GPU of a VR device result in a reduced frame rate. The influence of a low frame rate is similar to the ones of a low refresh rate. There is no big reason to exceed the refresh rate as additional generated images will not be displayed. In this video, examples of different frame rates are provided. You see how dramatically the frame rate affects the user experience. In a display technology language, viewing angle is the angle at which a display can be viewed with acceptable visual performance. Higher viewing angles results in a more realistic view. The best virtual reality devices support viewing angles of up to 200 degrees diagonally, 170 degrees horizontally, and 115 degrees vertically. It looks like you are watching through a keyhole if the device supports a small viewing angle. Modern virtual reality devices support acceptable viewing angles. This can be said about augmented reality devices such as Microsoft HoloLens or Magic Leap. For example, Microsoft HoloLens 2 device supports only 54 degrees diagonally. Be aware that most of the promotional videos on YouTube about these devices do not convey the real user experience.